everyone and welcome back to Psycho Prodigy। तो आज हम बात करेंगे the important topics for DOPT या Development of Psychological Thought। ये कुछ ऐसे टॉपिक्स हैं जो यूजुअली आपके पेपर्स में हमने देखे हैं, ऑब्जर्व किए हैं कि काफी बार आ चुके हैं। एंड दीज आर टॉपिक्स दैट आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड वेरी कोर टू द एंटायर कोर्स ओनली। ओके, so we'll talk about a few of these topics. I'll give some short explanations of them. So let's get started. Okay, so पहला हमारा जो टॉपिक है that is ईस्टर्न पर्सपेक्टिव्स। अब ईस्टर्न पर्सपेक्टिव्स में आपके हैं योगा एंड वेदांता, एंड बोथ ऑफ दीज आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। दोनों में से कोई ना कोई एक हमेशा लॉन्ग आंसर में आता है। सो द योगिक व्यू ऑन कॉन्शियसनेस is the interaction of Purusha, which is your pure consciousness, and Prakriti, which is matter, yeah, the material world, and the mind, Chit. They say it must be purified through the eightfold paths to reach Samadhi, which is your 8 limbs of yoga. And जो Vedanta है, it teaches that the true self, the Atman, is identical to Brahman, and liberation comes through the knowledge by removing ignorance or avidya. And both of these systems, they focus on self-realization and inner transformations, right? So you have to learn about all of the little terms given in each yoga and Vedanta, and there are stages and models and things like that. You also have to be very careful and read them very, very well.
एग्जाम आ गया, इस वीडियो से सीख रहे हो कि कैसे पढ़ना है। डोंट वरी, DUSL एग्जाम सेल इज लाइव ऑन आवर वेबसाइट psychoprodigy.in। लिंक इज इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन। आपको सारे सब्जेक्ट के लिए अगर नोट्स चाहिए, सिर्फ और सिर्फ नोट्स, they are available for 249. Can you imagine? And if you want to take the recorded lectures, if you have the time and if you want to study and if you want to score really good, all recorded lectures of each sem 3 and sem 5 course is only 699. Can you imagine? This is the best sale. This is the best sale that you can get, and this is the best resource that you can get जिससे आप amazing marks लेके आ सकते हो। So what are you waiting for? जल्दी से हमारी वेबसाइट पे जाओ psychoprodigy.in/store and DUSL एग्जाम सेल का फायदा उठाओ। Let's get back to the video.
Then let's go on to the next topic, which is the Western origins. Okay, this is about the Western view of consciousness, which you have structuralism, functionalism. ये काफी पॉपुलर टॉपिक है, इनके बारे में पूछना। फिनोमिनोलॉजी कई बार उसमें आ जाता है, शॉर्ट नोट में भी आ जाता है, बट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट स्ट्रक्चरलिज्म एंड फंक्शनलिज्म। Structuralism, given by Wundt and Titchener, that aimed to break consciousness into basic elements using introspection. Introspection, the method. Then you have functionalism, which was given by William James, that studied the purpose of consciousness, which is how the mind helps us to adapt and survive. And this shift prepared psychology for a more applied fields and future research on learning and development. Right. So you'll talk about the method introspection and what Wundt and Titchener were talking about, and how both of these schools of thought are different from each other. ठीक है, तो ये सारा आपको अच्छे से याद करना है। Next, let's go on to behaviorism and neo behaviorism. Behaviorism में वॉटसन और स्किनर हैं आपके, और न्यू behaviorism में टोलमन और हल हैं। टोलमन एंड हल के डिफरेंसेस भी हैं उसमें, ठीक है, वो भी आ सकता है। दैट इज वन ऑफ द टॉपिक्स। तो बिहेवियरिज्म आर्ग्यू दैट साइकोलॉजी should only study observable behavior. Watson जो है, he emphasized conditioning of simple SR units, while Skinner explained behavior through reinforcement and punishment. Skinner is also a very important psychologist here, and उसके बारे में भी you should know. Neo-behaviorists like Tolman, They reintroduce cognition through concepts like cognitive maps and latent learning. And this eventually pushed psychology towards the cognitive revolution. Okay, you'll also have to, you know, keep in mind the way behaviorism went on to neo behaviorism, what are antecedents of these movements, and what happened after, criticism of a movement. बिकॉज क्रिटिसिज्म होगा कोई तभी तो फिर नेक्स्ट वाली कोई मूवमेंट निकल के आएगी, है ना? तो वो भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. Then psychoanalysis, Freud is really really popular, and usually उसका भी question आ जाता है for long answer question. So Freud basically explained behavior through unconscious drives and conflicts. So his model includes things like id, which is your instincts, ego, which is working on the reality concept, and superego, which is your morality. And he also talks about defense mechanism like repression, denial, and projection. All of those, they protect us from anxiety. And he also psychoanalysis itself emphasizes the early childhood experiences and also your dream analysis. Okay, so entirety of Freud and psychoanalysis basically says that everything is happening because something in your childhood occurred and that has now become part of your unconscious. Okay, and conflicts in your unconscious are the reason everything is happening. Okay. Then for neo-Freudians, Horney and Erickson, Horney emphasized basic anxiety and the need for safety in childhood, which rejected Freud's biological emphasis. Neo-Freudians are people who included the social perspective in their theories. Okay, and then you have Erickson who developed the 8 psychosexual stages, psychosocial stages. Psychosexual is Freud. साइकोसोशल इज एरिक्सन. ठीक है, तो 8 psychosocial stages एरिक्सन ने डिस्क्राइब की, which basically said that development happens throughout your life. ठीक है, and he talked about stages like identity versus role confusion, trust versus mistrust, and so on and so forth. All of those things, they shape personality across the lifespan. Okay. Then you have phenomenology, then you have your humanistic psychology. अब humanistic में है मैस्लो एंड रॉजर्स. रॉजर्स में मोस्ट फोकस हुआ है आपके सिलेबस में. मैस्लो पे उतना नहीं है, बट मैस्लो की हायरार्की आपको आनी चाहिए. Not even just for this exam, but in general, if you're learning about psychology, you should know also about Maslow. So, humanistic psychology, it basically focuses on growth, free will, and subjective experiences, which was very different from psychoanalysis and behaviorism. Okay, and Maslow gave the hierarchy of needs, which culminates in self-actualization. Okay, Maslow basically said, if you go through all of these stages, that's the only way to get to self-actualization. Then Rogers described the actualizing tendency, the real versus ideal self, and the importance of empathy, congruence, and unconditional positive regard. So it emphasizes the inner potential of a human being instead of pathology, yeah, disease. Okay. Then let's go on to existential psychology. So existential psychology, it examines the human existence through themes like freedom, responsibility, meaning, and death. Okay, humanistic and existential, they all, both of them talk about the human being in a more positive way, in a more humane way than the predecessors did. बट इन दोनों के डिफरेंसेस में ये है कि ह्यूमनिस्टिक सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन और ग्रोथ के बारे में काफी बात करता है, whereas existential psychology, it talks about meaning making and death and responsibilities and freedom and all of those. So Heidegger's Dasein that describes humans as being in the world across Umwelt, Mitwelt, Eigenwelt, and Uberwelt. So Frankl also then another person. Frankl emphasized the human search for meaning even in suffering, and anxiety is seen as something very normal in this school of thought as it arises from human freedom and mortality. Okay, then you have transpersonal psychology. अब यहाँ पर it studies states that are beyond the personal ego. It talks about mystical experiences, meditation, altered states, and non-dual consciousness. So Asagioli's psychosynthesis integrates the body, mind, and spirit. Maslow's peak experiences and Wilber's integral model describes expanded awareness, and this field combines psychological science with spiritual insights. Okay, so as you might think कि मैम ये तो आपने पूरा एक यूनिट के पोर्शन का फुल चंक की बात कर दी है. Yes. So you will, what you will do in this, you will basically read all of that, summarize and make important points that you could ask if somebody asks in your exam, what is transpersonal psychology? Okay. ऐसे टाइप का कुछ अगर किसी ने पूछ लिया तो उसमें you will know how to write or what to write about. Then this is also a very popular and something that is asked often, the differences between the Eastern and Western views on consciousness. ये यूनिट 1 का ही पार्ट है. तो ये काफी फेवरेट सा क्वेश्चन है हमारे डीयू का. तो जो इंडियन सिस्टम्स है वो ट्रीट करते हैं कॉन्शियसनेस को एज समथिंग प्राइमरी, रियल एंड फाउंडेशनल, एंड इट एम्फसाइजेस सेल्फ नॉलेज एंड लिबरेशन. एंड वेस्टर्न साइकोलॉजी जो उसका व्यू है, that studies consciousness very scientifically, and it links it to the brain and behavior and physiology and all of that. The Eastern thought uses a first person introspection and meditation, whereas the Western thought, it relies on measurement, experimentation, and objectivity. Both of them are trying to understand the mind, but उनकी ontology and methods में काफी differences हैं. ठीक है. Also, again, there are different pointers ki, um, on which portions East and West are similar and which portion East and West are different. तो वो वाली जो आपकी एक टेबल दी है बुक में, वो अच्छे से उसको याद करना है आपको. ठीक है. उसमें सिमिलैरिटीज और डिफरेंसेस दोनों दिए हुए हैं. तो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड बोथ ऑफ दोस. ठीक है. एंड दैट इज ऑल फॉर द इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक्स. ये है थोड़ी सी समरीज. If you want more in-depth understanding of any of the topics, or you want notes that are made for you, you can always subscribe to Psychoprodigy ke course and get recorded live lectures and also the notes for all of these topics and more. Okay? So आज के लिए बस इतना ही. See you next time. Bye bye.